project?
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing...
What project?
The Jarl can be found in the Great Hall, probably sitting on his Jarl's throne. Not over here in a room.
I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, one sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone? I learned of a certain stone tablet. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, an old tomb. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get... I'm sure some of the locals can point you... Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. But not anymore. Far back in the Mythic era, many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were... The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. Oh no. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. I believe I am, yes. Technically that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some... Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salt? Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use... Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchant... Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man.
Dragons. Use it quickly, or it's too late. Of course, Jarl knows.
Damn those Grey Manes to oblivion. They want to back the storm close.
You were once man.
Are those two at it again? Strike him in the shoulder. He's giving you over. Come on!
You're pathetic.
My brother Vilkas is a better talker. Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a companion. So talk to him. It's out of my hands.
Somebody help!
You dare fight a gunman?
Need something? You think you stand a chance?
Bishop, good.
Someone do something!
Look at the young one scrap.
Always good to see him go.
Little blood to clear the air. So you think you have what it takes? Who knows? Maybe he's in a generous mood. Until next time.
Going to enjoy killing you.
Hey, watch it.
is our burden to bear, but we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me. A stranger comes to us. Would you? Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy? That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye. Not here. Out in the yard. Come on.
Haven't seen your face before.
I'm what?
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
Worry one of them is gonna
What do you think this is? We don't do battle standing around here. Now come. Never should have come here. Till next time. Pretty good arm you have there. Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a wealth to us, Blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
What brings you here? I'm guessing you're the newcomer then. Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all well. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody... Well, I'm not sure how... Kodlak is the Harbinger. And he's a sort of advisor for the whole group. But not actually a companion. My name is Eorlin Greymane. I have a favor to ask. I've been working on it. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to A. That's a good man.
Seen you before, have I? Have we met? I'm sorry if I've forgotten.
Are you prepared for tonight's hunt?
I've been thinking, we need to be more discreet.
There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
You know the old man doesn't like it. Let's just not be too obvious. If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be... Ah, good. I've been waiting for this.
Take care with
See
those
you made it up here.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight? man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
You again. Farkas. Did you call me?
Of course we did, Ice Brain.
Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood. Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
Isgramor
Score and
himself
Ayala
wouldn't
like
have
to
the
tease
patience to deal with all the rabble around here.
They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired.
I'm sure.
Selma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions. By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand? Try not to get carried away.
The latest recruit, right? Wait, is that right?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you're...
You've been seen in the company of the companions. That's an... We'll pass it around, friend.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Ritter.
They can't hurt
it?
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Traitor!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King.
You
That she
betrayed
know
us!
now.
Get on with it!
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
You look like you could do with a ripe apple. Or a tomato. Cabbage. Or leek.
Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of... Aye, but I'll be... And there is still much of Skyrim, and far to the west lies a... There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable.
Some gate guard you were!
The winking skeever's got warm beds and cold meat. You look like you could use both.
How can I? You can set off that junk at bits and pieces. Now I remember. You're that new... If it's arms or armor you need, see Baron in Castle Dower. Bloody good blacksmith, that one.
Are you lost? Are you lost?
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. I suppose that's true. Fine. Why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion. The kind that evaluates your usefulness during duress. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Herogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse. The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Herogstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in. Yes, this is a test. I don't think you're regular militia material. I want to see what you're capable of. Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatics.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim.
Can't wait to kill another Imperial.
Over Stormcloak wants to see. Some say that Thalmor grabs it. Long before it fell.
What do you need? Here's what I can spare.
Getting sick of rabbit. You'd rather be blind of feet. Legion soldiers gleam like fresh fallen snow and clank like a kitchen. They head this way, we'll know it. We're running out of bread. I hope the supplies get here soon. You must be all right if you've got time to complain.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine in the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Now ain't this nice? What are you doing? I swear I'll kill you.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
Proud Spire Manor. Now there's a fine home missing out. Wonderful opportunity.
Hey, watch it. Let me.
Tell me again why I'm wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
If
What do you
Ulfric
need?
gets his hand on that crown, it won't be a fairy tale. It'll be a problem.
Don't you Nords put any stock in your own traditions? I thought the Moot chose the king. We're backing Elisif. When the Moot meets, they'll do the sensible thing.
Not everyone's agreed to the moot. You've been here long enough to know that Nords aren't always sensible. We follow our hearts.
So what? Ulfric gets this crown and then suddenly he's High King?
No, it's not as simple as that. But the jagged crown would be a potent symbol for his cause to rally around. But if we found it first...
And we gave it to Elisif.
In the absence of the moot, it would further legitimize her claim.
Perhaps. I'm entrusting you with what resources I can spare. But I'm warning you, if this turns out to be a waste of time and men...
It won't be a waste.
Make sure you take the auxiliary here. You can send him back when you get there and find nothing but old bones and cobwebs.
The Stone Fist's no fool. He's found the crown, but we'll get to it first. Welcome back, soldier. I'm glad you made it in one piece. I'll send men to garrison the fort right away. You did well. I'm impressed. But before we go any further, it's time for you to officially join the Legion. Speak with General Tullius. He'll administer the oath.
In joining the Legion, you'll be taking an oath binding you to the service of the Emperor, and thus to every...
Disrespect the law? You disrespect me.
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Seems there's no looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. once armor. My
Tell me again why I'm wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
If Ulfric gets his hand...
Changed your mind?
It won't be
Decided
a
you
fairy
wanted
tale.
to soldier
It'll
for
be a
the
problem.
Empire after all. Well then, repeat after me. Upon my honor, I do swear undying loyalty to the Emperor Titus Bede II. And unwavering obedience to the officers of his great empire. May those above judge me, and those below take me if I fail in my duty. Long live the Emperor, long live the Empire. Welcome to the Imperial Legion, soldier. Just remember, we take care of our own. Once you're in the Legion, you're in it for life. Speak to Bayron. He's normal. Now, if I'm...
Don't you lords put any stock in your own traditions?
Welcome to the Legion, Auxiliary.
Chose the king.
Listen up.
We're backing Elisif. When the moot meets, they'll do the sensible thing.
Not everyone's agreed to the moot. You've been here long enough to know that Nords aren't always sensible. We follow our hearts.
So what? Ulfric gets this crown and then suddenly he's High King.
By order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
In the absence of the moot, it would
Smart
further
man.
legitimize...
Seems there's... Yep. Light, medium, light armor for scouting detail. Heavy armor for full-on combat. All right. This here's enough to keep your ins... Now that's it. One free outfit per soldier. You... The finest weapons and armor. Return anytime you need arms.
Tell me again why I'm wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
What is it?
If Ulfric gets his hand on that crown, it won't be a fairy tale. It'll be a problem.
Don't you Nords put any stock in your own traditions? I thought the moot chose the king.
We're backing Elisif. When the moot meets, they'll do the sensible thing.
Not everyone's agreed to the moot. You've been here long enough to know that Nords
Stay
aren't
sharp.
always sensible. We follow our hearts.
So what? Ulfric gets this crown and then suddenly he's High King?
No, it's not as simple as that. But the jagged crown would be a potent symbol for his cause to rally around. But if we found it first...
And we gave it to Elisif.
In the absence of the moot, it would further legitimize her claim.
Perhaps. I'm in trouble. With what resources I can spare.
But I'm warning you, if this turns out to be a waste of time and men...
It won't be a waste.
Make sure you take the auxiliary here. You can send him back when you get there and find nothing but old bones and cobwebs.
The Stonefist's no fool. He's found the crown, but we'll get to it first. Welcome to the Legion, Auxiliary. Listen up. Ulfric's right-hand man, Galmar Stonefist, has located what he believes is the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. We're going to make sure he doesn't get his hands on it. The rest of my men are already assembling outside Corvinjune. I'll meet you there as soon as I finish up here. A legendary crown dating back to King Harald's time or before. A powerful relic of a golden age, long since past. Legend has it that the crown is made from the bones and teeth of ancient dragons, and is said to increase the power of the wearer. Whatever the truth, if Ulfric gets his hands on it, it would be a powerful symbol around which to rally support for his cause. Well, to be frank, we don't. Its location was lost with King Borgus when the Great Hunt killed him off while on his Lushan campaigns. Supposedly, his body was brought back to Skyrim and secretly buried with the crown. Knowledge of that location was lost in the wars, but my agents report that... I know Galmar. We fought in many wars together. He's not a sentimental man taken to fancy. If he believes the crown is there, he's likely found it.
Don't wait for me. Get to Corvinjun as soon...
What is it? Dragons?
Looks like the damned rebels got here first. No matter. We have the element of surprise. Prepare to move out. Follow me. Listen up, Legionnaires. Those Stormcloaks are here for the same reason we are. Ulfric, the Pretender, wants that crown, but we're not going to let him have it. I realize some of you may know men on the other side, but remember this. They are the enemy now, and will not hesitate to end your lives either. General Tullius is counting on us to bring back the Jagged Crown, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's show these rebels what real soldiers look like. Don't underestimate the Stormcloaks. Many are Legion veterans. They may be traitors, but they know how to fight. We had the advantage of surprise this time, but don't expect it to last. Let's move out. They're just waiting for us on the other side.
But there isn't any other way through, Legate.
Let's not jump to conclusions, soldier. The Legion always finds a way. I'd rather take a moment and look around than walk blindly into an ambush. Auxiliary, see if you can find another way through. We'll charge in to help as soon as we hear fighting.
killed that Stormcloak over there? Can't be. Looks like it's been dead for 100 years.
Steady now. The Legion has faced down worse than a few dusty old bone walkers. We're leaving here until we came for. Now let's keep moving.
Are supposed to show the history of the ancients who built this place.
Too bad we can't read these carvings. Who knows what secrets cover.
One thing at a time, soldier. Focus on our primary mission. We're searching for the... What is that? Some kind of stone claw? I wonder what it's used for. Good job. Do what you do best. See if you can find some way to get that gate open. How's it going? Find
find anything else that you can.
I see something moving in the shadows. I don't like the look of this place.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
We need the rift. We need to regain control of it before we can march on Windhelm without worry about our rear guard. Excellent work, soldier. I have to admit, I had my doubts it even existed. Did you run into any trouble? Yes. Well, I didn't respond as quickly to the legate's suggestion as perhaps I should have. But at least we ended up with a damn crown. Now then, I need someone I can trust to deliver a message of great import to Jarl Balgruuf of Whiterun. We have it on good authority that Ulfric has raised enough men to attack the city of Whiterun. The Jarl, however, refuses the Legion's support. This missive should convince him. Be aware, soldier. These documents contain sensitive intelligence for the Jarl's eyes only.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatics.
Lollygagging. Come on now. I want those arrows dead center. The lives of your fellow soldiers are counting on it. Someday soon you will all see battle. And what you do here today may well save your